For behold, I thought I saw in my dream a dark and dreary wilderness. And I saw a man dressed in a white robe. And he came and stood before me. He spoke to me and bade me follow him. And as I followed him, I realized that I was in a dark and dreary waste. And after I traveled for the space of many hours in darkness, I began to pray unto the Lord that he would have mercy on me according to his many tender mercies. And after I prayed unto the Lord, I saw a large and spacious field. And I saw a tree. And I knew eating the fruit of the tree would make one happy. I came to the tree. I took some fruit. I tasted the fruit. And the fruit was sweeter than anything I've ever tasted. And it was white, whiter than anything I've ever seen. And as I ate the fruit, a desire began to grow in me for my family to eat of the fruit also, because now I knew the fruit was more desirable than any other fruit. And as I looked around for my family, I noticed a river of water that ran along by the tree. And I looked to see where it came from. And I saw the head of the river a little way off. I saw Sariah, Sam, and Nephi standing close by and looking as if they didn't know which way to go. I beckoned to them and called to them with a loud voice.
Sariah! Sam! Nephi! Come and try this fruit! It's more desirable than any other fruit!
And they came to me. And they ate of the fruit, and I desired that Laman and Lemuel should eat of the fruit also. So I looked towards the head of the river, and I saw them.
Laman! Lemuel!
But they would not come to me or eat of the fruit. And I saw a rod of iron. It extended along the bank of the river and led to the tree by which I stood. There was also a path that ran along the side of the iron rod. It was a difficult and narrow path that led from the tree by which I stood, past the head of the fountain, unto a large and spacious field that was so big it looked as if it was a world, and I saw so many people I couldn't count them. And I saw many people moving forward, that they might obtain the path that led to the tree by which I stood. And as they walked, there arose a mist of darkness. An exceedingly great mist of darkness. And those that started on the path became disoriented. They wandered off the path and were lost. But I saw others who pressed forward. They came to the path and caught hold of the rod of iron, and they went through the mist of darkness, clinging to the rod of iron. They made it to the tree, and they ate the fruit of the tree. After they had tasted the fruit of the tree, they looked around. Then acted as if they were ashamed. So I looked around, and on the other side of the river I saw a great and spacious building floating in the air high above the earth. It was filled with people, both old and young, both male and female, and their manner of dress was exceedingly fine. And they were mocking and pointing their fingers at those who were tasting the fruit. And those who tasted the fruit were ashamed because of the people in the building, and they wandered off into forbidden paths and were lost. And I saw a multitude of other people. Some caught hold of the rod of iron and pressed forward, holding fast to the rod, until they made it to the tree and fell down and took of the fruit. Some were feeling their way to the great and spacious building. While others many others. Were drowned in the depths of the river. And there were also many who wandered off on strange roads and were lost from my view. And great was the multitude that did enter into that great and spacious building. And once they were in, they would ridicule us. But we didn't pay them any attention. Laman and Lemuel did not partake of the fruit. Laman, Lemuel, please, I beg of you. Land of Joshua, 345 A.D. And he did exhort them then, with all the feeling of a tender parent, that they would hearken.
Father!
Moroni?
The Lamanites are attacking!
To be continued.